Well, today's the second, and I've been here 32 days, so I think it's about time I write a letter, send a cassette, one or the other. Uh, I guess I'll tell you about my trip over here first. It was Boston was the airport there was beautiful. Couldn't believe it. It was better than Philadelphia any day. When we left there, we got fed dinner, which was lasagna, which was pretty good. And I didn't sleep too much. I thought I could sleep easy, but it turned out to be hard. The seats weren't as comfortable as they're made up to be. Breakfast I didn't even eat because it was just some muffins and didn't like it. We arrived in Paris about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we only had like 15 minutes, so I didn't get to do any sightseeing there. But I did walk out of customs, so I had to get frisked on the way back in, which was a hassle. If I'd have known it, I wouldn't have went out in the first place, but went out anyway. Anyway, everybody spoke French, so I didn't find much enjoyment in walking out there. When we finally did get in the air, about 45 minutes later, I seen the Eiffel Tower, but my camera was packed away in the suitcase and I couldn't get any pictures of it. We pulled into Rome about 11 o'clock in the morning, and here I come to find out that my next flight to Olbia, which would be to Sardinia, wasn't until 9:30 at night, so I don't usually send vans up to Olbia, but there was a Navy van. We were able to get a ride from them. Well, it was a long ride, and the roads are windy. It's really mountainous over here. It's really nice. Like, even on the flight over, we went over to Swiss Alps, which was real good looking. I wish I had my camera out, but I didn't. But the ride took about an hour to get down to the base because Olbia is like in the middle of Sardinia, and we're in the northern part, which is really, well, I'll tell you about it in a few minutes. But took an hour, and we finally got to it, and they had to take a Liberty boat. You had to take a Liberty boat to the ship. And we had to wait outside about 15 minutes. It wasn't too cold. It doesn't get that cold here. And we went to the ship. I got on there about 11:45. Got on the ship, and I got a racket and everything. Checking on the ship wasn't hard, but well, I'll tell you about this place in general. It gets down to about 50 degrees at the coldest usually. Somewhere around 70 during the day. It's not too big of a temperature change. But this is the most backwards part of Italy there is. Out of the whole Italy, this is the most backwards part. We're in a little town. It's half communists. Since they're allowed to have communists over here, it's a free party, and they can vote for them and everything else. And the people won't even, well, really, there's a few that'll talk to you, but not many of these people even talk to you. And I don't like them at all, that's for sure. It's just, they're really backwards. They don't like music, and they're just like a small town back in the States. They just don't want to have any friends. That's what it is. But it's okay. I haven't done any real sightseeing except up to Olbia on the weekends. Go up there and have fun since it is a bigger city. But it's not too bad. The water is crystal clear. When you have a submarine alongside, you can see the whole submarine. That's how clear the water is. But during the summer, it's supposed to be a big tourist attraction, so we'll find out what it's like during the summer, I guess. Now, the people I work for are nice. I'm the only third class, so I got a lot to do. And I got a couple friends here from Orlando, a couple of chiefs of RIDE that were my instructors. So it isn't too bad. They had a locker inspection last week, and half my guys got busted for hashish and marijuana and pipes and stuff. 6 of them altogether, so they haven't gone to Captain's Mast. They'll probably go next week, and I'll find out how many of my guys I lose. Probably about 3 or 4 of them. That's a common thing around here. No one has anything to do with smoke their hash, so they pay for it in the long run. But other than that, I'm having a half-decent time. The first month's gone pretty fast. Money situation is okay. I have about $100 in cash saved up my own. And Mom, you'll receive first paycheck, I guess. Well, you receive February's paycheck on March 1st. It should arrive, which should be, I filled out, it should be $200 a month. And what extra I have over at the end of each payday, I'll send home. I did fill out my income tax return, and the return address was to you, so you'll get my income tax check back. Should be about $305, I guess, somewhere around between 300 and 350. I can't remember right offhand. I got a slip. I'll have to look at it. The food over here, well, on the ship I already told you was bad, but out in town it's bad too. Everybody talks about how thick and rich Italian spaghetti sauce is. Well, they're wrong. It's very weak and watery, and I don't like it. So just let everybody know that Italians don't know how to cook as much as they should. Their working days are nice. They work from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then they have their siesta, so they got it pretty good over here, those Italians. On the base itself, there's nothing. You have to take a Liberty boat to go to any of the towns, and like I said, the people don't want to talk to you, so I kind of stay away from that. Well, I want you to send me everybody's birthday, everybody's address that I want, like Janice's and Elaine's address. I guess that's all I want from there. Oh, and on my motorcycle. I'd like to have my motorcycle over here, but like I blew it. I could have had it mailed over here for free, just like that kid had his car mailed over. Because I got enough rate and time in the service where they'll ship it for nothing, but I blew that. But if you can't sell it, then during the summer I'll send for it. I'll save up some money and mail it home to you and have you send me the bike, because I like to have it over here during the summer. Plus I can have it shipped back for free, so that'll be one less hassle. But other than that, I don't know anything else to say. I think I got everything down. Shouldn't take much of this tape, but it's a pretty long tape. So have Ricky write. I'll mail him. I'll write him a letter or send him a tape, one or the other. Or have him say something on the tape before you send it back, which would be nice. Let everybody say something. And I hope everybody's doing fine. Hope when he's doing good in school, maybe she'll get her horse yet. Hope she's having fun at her lessons, but the way you talked about it sounded like she was having a lot of fun. So, I'll let you know how everything turns out. So, see you later now.